This is the most insane thing that I've ever seen.
I flew all the way to Barcelona this one time, literally just to see this balloon museum. It was pretty cheap, about 20 euros I would say, and I literally spent the entire day exploring this museum. It was a limited time only, once in a lifetime opportunity to see some of these unique sculptures. It had these swings that you could swing on made out of balloons, and this cool glow in the dark little tunnel thing. It had some flashing lights, and it was genuinely the most unique thing that I've ever seen. I spent so much time in here, it got to the point where I had to say I'm so hungry. Some of the stuff was actually pretty creepy as well, like these little freaking rabbits, and I did not feel comfortable. Some of the stuff was cool too, like look at this kid playing with this balloon, and this fetus looking thing, I don't know. But this was my absolute favorite part. And I also lost my hat. Stay tuned when I jumped in. Right there. Yep.
You guys, I can't get up. I'm stuck in the bubbles. I'm stuck. I lost my hat.
But this felt something out of a movie. At some point, I felt like I was in Stranger Things, and it definitely did feel like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come to Barcelona to see this. Here, I felt like I was in a spaceship about to take off, and they played the creepiest soundtrack in the background, and honestly, my mind was blown. I waved goodbye to this part of the museum and I went on to the next part, and this whole thing is supposed to be super interactive, as you can see here. And what amazed me most is that the visitors and children actually had to power the museum themselves with hard labor with these bikes. They had other sections where these things could stick to the walls, and one of my favorite parts was these floating balloons that made you feel like a kid again. Truly incredible, once in a lifetime. Next up, check out this sneak peek of this VR headset that they had overlaid. Truly one of the most interactive museums that I've ever been to. And then they had this photo shoot for Instagram. Insane. So glad I saw this on TikTok and actually went.